It's Monday, November 5th, and we're ready for today's recap. Now, most classes finish I Am Sam today, which means one major thing. The tissues, all the sadness, goodbye, okay? It's over. Now, the movie ended on a pretty happy note, which is good, and most people took comfort in that. But a lot of people were confused at how it ended. So we're going to run through a few scenes today to kind of clarify what happened at the very end and exactly where it leaves us, where it leaves Sam, Lucy, Rita, all these people at the very end. During this scene, we finally see Sam as a witness, and he's giving his testimony. Now, Mr. Turner takes his turn to ask him a few questions, but it's almost as if Mr. Turner takes advantage of Sam's intellectual disability, Sam's inability, possibly, to take multiple questions at a time. And we see Sam break down and become really defensive, and ultimately his argument fails. Now, I want you to start thinking about how this relates to Charlie and how other characters in that story took advantage of him. Next up, we have Rita Harrison, who shows up at Sam's apartment towards the end. Now, this is right before he's about to go to court the next day to fight with Randy, who is the foster mother, for custody of Lucy.
I worry that I've gotten more out of this relationship than you.
I want you to consider what Rita gained from her relationship with Sam and also working with Sam. I also want you to consider what Sam himself has gained or lost from working with Rita. At the same time, not in this video, but under the I Am Sam page, which is going to be up here somewhere. Okay, if you click on that, I'm going to post two videos. One video is going to be kind of what I feel is the most significant scene in the entire movie. The other video is going to break down the arguments that were presented in court, Mr. Turner's side as well as Rita Harrison's side. So please, please take a look at those.
I have to apologize to you, Sam, because I was going to tell that judge that I could give Lucy the kind of love she never had. But I can't say that because I'd be lying.
This is the scene that seems to confuse everyone. No one really knows what happened here. Well, ultimately, Randy, the foster mother, gave Lucy back to Sam because she ultimately felt that, okay, Sam is a good father, and that there's no reason why I should take this girl away from her real father, who's going to take care of her and definitely loves her. Now, Randy also says, don't forget Sam, right? I will be on your side tomorrow at court, which means she's going to do everything in her power to make sure the court knows that she fully supports Sam. So yes, Sam gains custody of Lucy permanently. Last but not least, just a few reminders. Do not forget that the marking period ends this Friday. Memoir rewrites are due this Friday, as well as please check the portal and check your grades because I can't do anything after they're posted. Hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Homework pass time. I told you guys to pay attention this week because you're going to be giving out some homework passes. Now, here's what's going to happen with the homework passes. These are the rules, at least for today. Maybe not in the future, but for today specifically. So when you come into class tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, I want you to come to your ELA period. Okay? Don't come in during study hall or homeroom or any other time. You come in during your period. Don't get a head start. You come in during your period. The first 5 people that come up to me with the answer to the following question will get a free homework pass, which means for vocab or any minor assignment in the future that's worth 2 points, you can give me that pass and you are exempt from that. So today's question is, at the beginning of today's video, today's recap, what toy did Buster have in his mouth?